Your money, brought to you by the Welch Group.
As you enter retirement, investment mistakes can really be costly and difficult to recover from.
WAFF 48's Haley Baker is here with a senior financial advisor to discuss the right mindset to protect your financial future.
We have financial expert Marshall Clay with the Welch Group to explain the mindset and the purpose of investing during retirement and why it's important. So what do our viewers need to know? You say mindset is really the most important thing here.
Yes, there is a huge psychological shift that folks go through. I work with hundreds of client families, and the biggest thing is, Marshall, now that my income is going away, what do I do? How should I think about this? And people are very fearful of this transition. Even if they have more money than they'll spend in 5 lifetimes, still folks get a lot of anxiety. So if the finances are a little bit tougher, you can imagine those folks are really worried about this. And so I think the first thing that folks need to do is they need to embrace this idea of the purpose of investing. So I always like to say, look, the purpose of investing is to keep pace with inflation, okay, and make sure that you're able to sustain your lifestyle for the entire period of your life. There's nowhere in that definition that says anything about keeping up with the NASDAQ or Bitcoin or any other random index that's out there. So understand the purpose of investing first and foremost, and then start prioritizing capital preservation versus growth. Okay, so what that means is you're going to have to play a little bit more defense. Whereas while you're working, most people can handle from a psychological perspective a big pullback, 20-30% pullback in the S&P 500, which happens all the time. But when they're in retirement and they actually need that pot of money to live the way that they want to live, a big 30% pullback, it can be really psychologically damaging. And then build portfolios around your time horizon. Okay, so that's a big one. So kind of thinking through whether it be 12 to 36 months out, trying to visualize how much money you're going to need from the portfolio, and structuring the portfolio in a way where you always know that you're going to have safe money over that period of time, that when these events occur, not if, because we are going to have more downside volatility. It's only a matter of when, not if, that you can get through those periods of time and not really adjust your lifestyle. Because that's one of the big things we try to do for clients, is to try to make sure that they're not having to cancel trips, or they're not having to really adjust their lifestyle when they should be enjoying their life, in order to get through some short-term period of time in the market. And you saw that a lot in 2008, 2009, where folks were about to retire, or they were just in retirement and they didn't understand how much risk they were taking, and then the market drops 50%. And so it's really just kind of like that psychological shift where you're going from
hard.
It is. It's very hard. The income to actually relying on the portfolio. You've got to think through all these issues.
All right, great advice as usual. We always appreciate it. I know our viewers do as well, so thank you again.
You're welcome.
We appreciate it. You can read much more about this topic on our website. We'll link this interview as well, so if you want to go back and watch it, again, on our website, WAFF.com.
A potential